there's one thing that separates the recent Bugatti Divo festival from all the others, that would be the absurdly cheap 2,000 token price for the festival pass. The second lowest price for a pass was 5,000, and this time it's for a very well-performing high-end S-Class car. So, should you buy it? In this video, I'll attempt to help you make a purchase decision. This video is a bit longer than usual, so I'll put timestamps in the description and on screen if you want to skip ahead. Oh yeah, also, Merry belated Christmas! If you buy the festival pass and you're a free-to-play player, you'll be left with basically two paths you can go down. The first path is to upgrade the festival car as much as you can with the resources you have and the cards you'll be given, which will grant you a car that won't really perform that great in multiplayer, but will do decently for events and be a useful car for Gauntlet. But if you don't mind spending some real money, you'll be able to buy the festival coin packs to 100% the festival and maybe even fully upgrade the vehicle. This will grant you a car that will do pretty damn well in multiplayer, events, and Gauntlet. However, as always, I don't recommend spending real money on a mobile game. If you're going to, I'd advise that you buy all or none of them, since buying one or two won't really help you much. The second option is to sell all the festival cards you obtain to maximize your profit. Both have their own pros and cons, and I'll be talking about all of them in this video. But before that, I'm going to talk about the rewards. With the festival pass, you'll get access to a whole lot more rewards than the normal pass. However, it's likely that you won't get some of the best rewards since they're locked behind later tiers, which you'll only be able to get to if you pay for coin packs with real money. Therefore, I'm going to show you the rewards you get if you reach tier 18, which I believe to be a very reasonable tier to get to considering you'll have the premium pass. It's likely that you'll be able to get higher, so your mileage may vary. If you get to tier 18, you'll be able to get 38 cards from the normal pass and 77 from the premium pass to bring you to a total of 115 cards. You'll get around 320,000 or 470,000 fusion coins if you reach tier 19, a few boosters, and some less valuable things. If you're planning on actually upgrading it, you would be able to use the 115 cards you get to upgrade the Divo to 10-0-10-0, just using the cards from the pass, which I believe to be the optimal tune considering the limited amount of cards you'll have. That would bring the Divo to its maximum raw speed of 557 km an hour with a tuning kit, and a total speed of around 470 km an hour. And while that isn't great considering the nitro speed, acceleration, and rank won't be very competitive, keep in mind that that's around the max if you don't participate in the card cups, which you'll have an advantage in if you have the premium pass. To get to this supposed tune, you'll have to spend around 1.86 million fusion coins, but you'll gain 320,000 or 470,000 from the pass, so that would more likely be around 1.5 million fusion coins that you'd have to spend to upgrade the car to this tune. So, if you only use the cards from the pass, you'd have to have a reserve of 1.5 million fusion coins before purchasing it to get the car to the supposed maximum tune. But that's not factoring the cards from the cups. In the past, when I actually properly participated in festivals, I was able to get to top 3,000 and top 10% decently consistently. But now that there's cross-platform, I'll just assume that you can get top 10% and not top 3,000. Additionally, I would assume a lot more people would go for the Divo than other festival cards, since the pass is relatively cheap this time around, and it would be significantly harder to get a position like that this time. Anyways, based on previous festivals, there will likely be 3 cups that will give cards for the Divo. Also based on previous festivals, here are the rewards that are most likely going to be in them. As you can see, if you get top 10% in all the cups and nothing more, you are rewarded with 6 cards 3 times, or 18 cards. This brings your total to 133 cards, which will allow you to upgrade to 10-0-10-6, which will be around the most you'll be able to upgrade to if you're free to play, and do well in all the cups. I am not actually sure what your total top speed will be when you upgrade to this tune, but I'm going to assume the nitro speed will be around 15 km an hour with the tuning kit, and that'll bring your total speed to around 472 km an hour with tuning kit, and it will improve your acceleration quite a bit. The handling is already manageable, so that won't really matter much. I don't actually know how much more this will cost you, since I don't know the upgrade prices for each level exactly, but I'm going to guess 200,000 more. This will bring the total fusion coins needed to around 1.7 or 1.8 million, more or less. This will get you a bad car for multiplayer, a decent one for events, and a good secondary car for Gauntlet if you're in Champion League or lower. This all changes if you decide to pay for the coin packs though. As I said before, if you pay for the coin packs with real money, you'll be able to 100% the festival and get really high positions in the events, which will allow you to upgrade the car further. To what extent, I do not know exactly, but it will be much easier to fully pro the car. Obviously, you'll still have to do really well in all of the events, but if you upgrade the car properly, no one else will have an advantage over you. Unless they're hackers, obviously. As always, the hierarchy of upgrade types is drivetrain, then tires, then exhaust, and then finally suspension. Also, keep in mind that if you want to fully upgrade the Divo, you'll have to spend a total of around 3.7 million fusion coins. So you'll have to have around 3.2 million before the event. So in summary, if you're planning on getting the pass to upgrade the Divo as much as you can, prepare a reserve of at least 1.8 million fusion coins and some boosters for the cups, which will be crucial. If you're buying the pass and also the coin packs, prepare a reserve of at least 3.7 million fusion coins and also some boosters for the TLEs. Again, I want to reiterate that I don't think it's really worth it to spend real money on the coin packs, but I'm not your dad. Then is it worth it to try and upgrade the car without the coin packs? In my opinion, yes, but only if it'll help you a lot in gauntlets or you don't have a faster car for events. I feel like this is a really big gray area since the extent to how much you'll be able to upgrade the car will vary a lot from person to person, and the usability of the Divo at such a tune is stretching it a bit. However, one big upside to this is that you'll have a really good car to work on upgrading with the superb wild cards that you can obtain in the weekly gauntlet related multiplayer events, or just as gifts from Gameloft, which give out 4 superb wild cards if you get top 1%, which is no easy task, but it is possible without spending tokens on refills. So eventually, you'll be able to fully pro the car. So what if you wanted to go through without spending any fusion coins, or if you don't have the required amounts to upgrade the car? Well, the other route is to go through without applying any upgrades at all to the Divo. Assuming you get to tier 17, which is very possible without spending fusion coins on upgrades, you'll be able to obtain 105 cards, which if you sell is worth 315,000 fusion coins. Now that's quite a lot, and if you get top 30% in all the card events, you'll get an additional 15 or so cards, which is equivalent to 45,000 fusion coins. If you add on the fusion coins you get from the pass directly, you get around 700,000 total. However, depending on what other rewards from the pass, such as the cards for various other festival cars you sell, you might obtain a bit more. So in reality, you can earn up to around 1 million fusion coins, but that's if you sell absolutely everything you get from the pass, which I doubt you'll want to do. Those boosters are really nice. Regardless, that's quite the gain, but you are spending 2,000 tokens for it. Currently, according to Gameloft's own pricing for tokens and fusion coins, the exchange rate is around 10,000 tokens per 1.8 million fusion coins, or 1 token per 180 fusion coins. Therefore, for the price of 2,000 tokens, you could buy 360,000 fusion coins with real money. This means that the amount of fusion coins you get from the premium pass and the normal pass combined is above the exchange rate by almost double. So am I telling you it's worth it to go for the pass just for the fusion coins? No. While it would seem like you would get a lot of fusion coins, that's the combined total of the rewards from the normal pass and the premium pass. The premium pass only grants you around an additional 540,000 fusion coins or so. And while that is above the 360,000 fusion coins per 2,000 tokens exchange rate, it still doesn't mean it's worth it in my opinion. This is because the exchange rate from the rewards from just playing the game is not representative of the exchange rate that Gameloft themselves created for the in-app purchases. In reality, if you're a free-to-play player, tokens are worth a lot more since they're significantly harder to get. 2,000 tokens is equivalent to 10 weeks of being in the top 5% in the Tokens Cup, which is one of the only ways to obtain tokens nowadays. In comparison, 360,000 fusion coins is what, like less than 2 weeks of the daily Champion League Gauntlet rewards alone? However, in my opinion, even if tokens are severely harder to get than fusion coins, I feel like you can do a lot more with fusion coins than tokens, so their worth is increased. Nowadays, you can buy and upgrade a whole lot of really good cars with fusion coins. With tokens, there are a few extremely good cars that you can buy. It's quite obvious that Gameloft is trying to phase out tokens, so this might be a reason to get the premium pass and not upgrade the car. I know that was a lot. So if you want the quick summary, here it is, as well as a list of the pros and cons of each strategy. If you're planning on trying to upgrade the Divo, prepare a reserve of at least 1.8 million fusion coins before buying the pass, if you aren't going to buy coin packs with real money. If you are, prepare to have around 3.2 million beforehand. If you aren't buying the coin packs, only buy the pass to upgrade the car if you want a good car for Champion League or lower Gauntlet, or don't already have a car that goes above 470 kilometers an hour for events. If you don't have nearly enough Fusion coins to upgrade the car, sell every Divo card you get. However, even if you do have a Fusion coin reserve, it's worth considering going down this route since you will benefit quite a lot from it. So, to answer the main question of the video, is it worth it to buy the pass? Well, it depends, but in most cases, yes. Even if you won't ever use the Divo, it'll still be useful to sell the cards you get. Obviously though, if you're short on tokens or don't even have the 2,000 tokens necessary to buy the pass, I don't think it's worth it. Buying the pass with real money is not worth it at all, and I've explained why many times before. I really hope that Game Loft makes this a trend in future festivals, as this really helps make festivals and the game as a whole less pay to win overall. Obviously, I wish it didn't cost tokens and instead credits or even Fusion coins, but I digress. If anything changes, then I'll be sure to make a comment under this video explaining everything. Thanks for watching.